What up, everybody? It's your boy DJ Cordone, Alabama Fleet DJs, the People's DJ. I'm on Alabama AHHRadio with my guy DJ Dirty Dan.
Fleet DJs, DJ Cordone.
What up?
Welcome
What
to
up?
Alabama AHHRadio.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, talk about yourself a little bit, man. Where you from?
Right now, I'm born and raised in Fairhope, Baldwin County, but I rep the whole Gulf Coast, anywhere from Louisiana, Texas, Mississippi, Florida, all the above, man.
Okay, that's what's up, man. So what inspired you to be a DJ?
Well, it's funny how it started. I've always loved music my whole life. Like, I've just never really knew how to get into it. Coming in Baldwin County, there wasn't big influences really. But then I was working at a bar, and I was a security guard for a while, a bouncer. And one of the DJs didn't show up one night. And I was like, telling the bar owner, I was like, man, I could easily do this. And he was like, I'll give you a chance. And then from then on, the first night, I had the club packed out for 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
And it just became natural. And then I became the house DJ and started doing events and parties and, helping artists, independent artists, because I've always loved independent artists more than mainstream.
That's what's up, man. So, all right, you're DJing in Baldwin County, you're all over the place. Mm-hmm. So you're taking your stuff to a next level, and then you decide to become a Fleet DJ. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, they actually, there was a guy that was in Daphne. He had seen me DJ and how I did with a crowd and how I worked with independent artists, and he reached out to me and was like, man, hey, I think you would be great for the Fleet DJs. And he was like, we don't really have a lot down here yet. So we were trying to build the state, and I was like, yeah, I'm down. I'll interview, to see what they think. And then they had loved me, and it's been going for 4 years now. Mm-hmm. I've been a part of the Fleet DJs. I went to 2 years ago, went to the National Fleet Conference.
It was in Charlotte, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the biggest DJ conference in the world.
Sure.
And, this year we were supposed to do it in Duval, Jacksonville, yeah. And, I was ready for it. About to buy my plane ticket, and COVID. I was going to take a couple of artists, and sure enough, COVID. Yeah. But we're doing it virtual.
Okay.
So we are doing it virtual on Zoom. It's this weekend.
Okay.
They've got some big people. They're going to be coming through, platinum producers. They've got artists. I think K Styles is supposed to be there. A couple other people too.
Okay. Let's talk about your platform when you do your music reviews and stuff like that. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, I started it at the conference. It was kind of funny. Like, I was sitting there at the conference, and we were in the hot tub actually, and I was just sitting there, and I was like, I want to do a music review. I ain't seen too many down here, and I was like, I want to do one.
Yeah. And
so I was like, going to the hotel room. I was drinking, listening to independent artists. Bianca was sending in. She was on my first show, and it was a blast. And then the security guards came up there and told me I was being too loud. I had to shut it off. But then I started doing them.
Yeah.
And, and it just kept growing and growing and growing. I think the highest I had one night was like 15K.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, that was pretty big for me. And so I just kept going and going. I've had people come, join my thing, branch off on their own. Then then we just keep doing it. And it's getting bigger and bigger. Last week or 2 weeks ago, I had people from London, Brazil, Canada, Spain, and they were all listening to these independent artists from all over.
It's now international.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All the way from Baldwin County, Alabama.
Yep. And it was a blast, and I still do it. I love doing it. And now, I have a host with me, SFN Gary. He's an artist out of Mobile.
Yeah.
He helps me a lot, and then we bring you on either other artists, other DJs. We're going to have Ace Boogie coming up. He's going to be on there. I'm trying to get Wide Neck. He's coming.
Wide Neck.
Oh yeah, he's gonna come.
Moving around. He stayed in the region, but he's from like Florida, right?
Yeah. He's over there in Florida.
Okay.
But yeah, I've had let's see, I've had Eddie Graham's, the rapper Nobody.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get Fed Time on there.
Yeah.
You know, shout out Fed Time.
I just did Fed Time.
Yeah,
Fed
Columbia
Time,
McBride,
man. Columbia McBride, new product, y'all, for
Yeah.
sure, man.
It's a hot album.
That's what's up, man. So with that said, man, how can people find your podcast / music review and find you, Cordone, People's DJ?
Yeah, that's right. You know, and I loved it. You know, everybody that wasn't self-entitled. It was given to me.
Yeah.
You know, everybody just started calling me like, man, you work with independent artists, you love independent artists. Let's make you the people's DJ. And I was like, hey, I'm down. So, but you can find me on Facebook, Bryan DJ Cordone Wood. That's my music page. And then I actually have also a music page, which is DJ Cordone. IG is @TheRealDJ Cordone. Twitter's @TheRealDJ Cordone. And then, yeah, that's about all my social media platforms.
Well, hey, man, Fleet DJ Cordone. Hey, man, appreciate you for stopping by Alabama Hip Hop Radio. You got anything you want to say before you get up out of here?
Man, I appreciate, Dirty Dan doing this interview with me, man. I love Alabama Hip Hop Week, man. It's a big thing. Y'all need to keep it up. Tune in. I'm sure he's going to have it on every platform you think of. So, COVID strike again. But, just... Hey, independent artists, man, keep pushing, keep working with the people that want to work with you and help you out. And holla at your boy. Pew!